Here at Indiana University, nestled between limestone buildings and lecture halls, sits the historic Royer Pool. Today, it serves as a recreational facility for the school. But more than 50 years ago, it was home to a prestigious collegiate program that laid the foundation for the future of Indiana diving. Hobie Billingsley started the IU diving program in 1959.
That's me up there.
And in his first 10 years as the head diving coach, Billingsley produced 3 Olympic medalists, which was just the beginning of Indiana's domination in the sport.
My teams have won 132 major championships in diving, starting with the Big Ten and going up to the National Collegiate Championships, the National Championships indoors and outdoors, the Pan American Games, the Olympic Games.
Leslie Bush has won the gold medal.
Going back in the ages, aren't you? I get sort of shivers when I come in here because I say, this is where it happened. Yeah, this is where it started.
Awesome. Through the hip tight, an aggressive hand back. Very nice swim through. Do it again.
Drew Johansen took over as the 3rd coach in the program's 57-year history. And he always brings his team back to this pool to remind them that the past must always be remembered.
You know, every year we have at least one practice here at Royer, if not multiple. It's just to hang on to the history. It's to really remind the kids of how lucky they are so they can really get a sense of what it was like for those athletes that came before them that really built all the things that they have now.
I've actually never dove here at Royer before, so this is my first diving lesson here at this pool. Kind of exciting. When I joined this team, I had 50 years of teammates behind me. Mark Lindsay, Leslie Bush, Cynthia Potter. We've been very successful for a long time. I feel so proud to be a Hoosier too and to be a part of that.
Today, the Indiana University diving team trains at a facility that bears Billingsley's name. And that history of excellence brought current national team member and Hoosier grad, Darion Schmidt, back to the pool. Schmidt quit diving his freshman year of high school and only returned to the sport after some encouragement from one of Billingsley's former divers.
I got a voicemail on the home telephone, and it was from Mark Lindsay. I didn't even know who Mark Lindsay was.
And Mark Lindsay, where's the gold?
My mom and dad were like, that was the 1992 Olympic gold medalist for diving. And I was like, no way, there's no way he called me. I think the very next day I started diving, and I've been doing it every day since.
Hobie Billingsley retired from university coaching almost 30 years ago. But the 89-year-old still stops by to give the Rio Olympic hopefuls a few tips.
Come on down here, all 3 of you. I know you got a different coach, and what I say you may not agree with, but I've been coaching for 72 years, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hobie's a crazy one, that's for sure. I think anybody will tell you that. He still comes in the pool every now and then. He still yells at us. He'll still give me some coaching tips and give me some crazy stories that he's had in his very long lifetime.
Awesome. Do one more just like that with your feet together.
Like many of the greats before him, Schmidt has also taken to coaching, where he continues to build upon Billingsley's strong foundation and uphold Johansen's tradition of excellence in Indiana diving.
Watching Darion coach, he's a fantastic coach, and his coaching of the sport makes him a better diver.
You ready to go inward dive? Just like yesterday.
It does help him in his pursuit to become an Olympian.
I have some very talented kids that have big dreams and they want to make it to college, and they love the thought of being an Olympian, and that's probably my favorite part, is being able to work with those kids and try to inspire them and help them reach those dreams.
The road to Rio nears its destination. The Olympic Trials, June and July in primetime, where America's greatest athletes compete to represent Team USA. The Olympic Diving Trials,